As we know, Hell's Kitchen services usually have a bevy of mistakes from multiple chefs, with even the objectively good services having a multitude of mistakes. But every once in a while, we get a diamond in the rough, and the chefs are able to come together for an overall great service. What's going on, guys? I'm FlynnMAsters, and today we'll be looking at the best service from each Hell's Kitchen season. And remember, this is an overall service, so I'll say the blue team service at the final 8 of season 12 is one of the greatest team services of all time. Since the red team was a mess that night, as a whole, I would consider that an average overall service. So with that caveat out of the way, let's take a look at the best service from each Hell's Kitchen season.
Bloody hell, here I go again.
So as you can imagine, the first couple of seasons are going to be hard to choose from, as to say the services weren't very good would be the understatement of the century, with even the first 2 Black Jacket services of the first season being pretty bad, all things considered. So I feel I have no choice but to choose the first truly good service in Hell's Kitchen history, with that being the final 3 service. Again, I hate to choose this, but I really have no choice, as the final 3 all performed pretty well this service, with Ramsay himself even giving massive props to them, as he knew he indeed had the right final 3 chefs at the end.
10 to 10, I've got 3 tables left. 2 tuna, 1 chicken, 1 fillet straight after.
Chef started counting down how many more dinners we had left. It was like the countdown for the New Year's Eve millennium, man.
Hello, Ralph, Jessica, and Michael. That's the last ticket.
Let's do this, guys.
Let's go.
Right,
Yes.
I'm going back to the desserts.
Thank you. Let's go. Ooh la la. We're about to complete for the first time a fully served dining room. Come on.
Yes, chef.
Hallelujah. Last table. Go, please, go. Bloody well done. First time ever in Hell's Kitchen, we have completed a fully booked dining room. You 3 did it. Team, and team.
Season 2 now, and again, this is a very tough choice, but I do think I will go with the first Black Jacket service. And again, this was not a good service by any means, as literally everyone in this service made a mistake of some sort. However, a couple things make this service stand out to me. As Keith and Heather both had very strong nights despite their early mistakes, the chefs would have to deal with an unexpected 12 top and handle that no problem. And for the first time all season, the chefs would serve all their tables. So yeah, while this was not a good service, considering how bad the other services were this season, this final 5 service backs its way into my video.
Heather, have you tasted that risotto?
Yes, chef.
You have, yeah? Does it taste?
Yes, chef.
That is absolutely spot on.
Yes, chef.
Stay there.
I'm so proud of myself.
12 covers table 31. 2 spaghetti, 5 risotto, 5 St. Jack.
Yes, chef.
Now let's go. Last table.
Very hot.
Serve the risotto, serve the scallops. Heather, serve the risotto.
Despite their problems, Heather and Sarah have managed to get all 12 appetizers to the pass at the same time.
This is our last table in Hell's Kitchen. 30 seconds to the window.
Yes, chef.
12 tops coming. Service, please. Now go, young man, please. Table 31, let's go.
The final 5 have completed tonight's dinner service in just under 3 hours. It is the best performance yet in Hell's Kitchen.
But we completed a dinner service with the entire restaurant and with only 5 people.
On to season 3, and another one here where I feel I have no choice but to choose the final 3 service, as there was simply no other service this season where at least one half of the kitchen wasn't awful. And the final 3, while all had their missteps or running the pass, absolutely dominated service, with Ramsay giving them praise afterwards. And this was a massive upgrade from the first Black Jacket service, to say the very least.
Okay, let's go. 1 risotto, 1 scallops, 1 longestine, 1 mullet away.
Yes, chef.
Scallops in. Nice, go. Oh, look at this, extraordinary. Service, please. That's the best. We sent 2 tables out, yes? Table 2, 43, yes? 23, go. Go, please. Last table, wakey, let's go. Service. Table's gone, guys. Okay, well done, yes? Tonight has been our best ever service in Hell's Kitchen. I'm really proud of you. You've just confirmed why you are the last 3.
So while the first 3 seasons were kind of picks by default, season 4 truly had a great standout service early on in the competition, with that coming during the 5th dinner service. It's interesting too, because the chefs got some bad news right beforehand when Vanessa quit the game due to her hand injury. And while there were mistakes here and there, it was an overall very good service, if not the best one we had seen in Hell's Kitchen up until that point, with Ramsay for the first time naming both teams as winners.
Risotto scallops, yes?
I'm ready. Coming up now.
Okay, we're up in the window.
Good start, ladies. Great energy. Keep it going.
He sliced that paper thin, and I looked at him and I'm like, are you serious? But damn, did you see the color on that steak? It was straight medium well.
Here's the beef.
Come on.
Here's the beef.
Much better.
That was the most ghettoest thing ever in possibly kitchen ever, but it still went out.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. What's next?
This is it, chef.
Good. Let's go. Last ticket, yes?
Yes, that's it, chef.
Okay, good. Come here. Guys, come here. Let's go. Right. Good. Well done. That's what it feels like to complete a service. The one person leaving Hell's Kitchen tonight has already left the building. That's Vanessa. That is my gift to both teams tonight for completing a full service.
I was expecting when first making this list that Season 5 would have a service that stood out from the rest, but man, when looking back, there were abundant of mistakes in pretty much every service, with even the first 2 Black Jacket services being 2 of the worst ever. So by default, I once again feel like I have to choose the final 3 service. Paulie and Danny both struggled to start when it came to running the pass, but would respond well and of course were great on the line as usual, and would be rewarded by being crowned the final 2 that night. But Angel wouldn't go down without a fight, as she would arguably have one of the more notorious pass runs in Hell's Kitchen history, not even being afraid to call it Sous Chef Scott.
Scott, I don't know what that is, but it's not the watercress soup. Can you redo that, please?
Well done.
I was channeling a little bit of my inner Chef Ramsay, so I busted Scott on that one.
Entrees, 1 chicken, 1 lamb, 1 Wellington.
Yes, Chef.
Good.
Dessert pickup. All right, scallops are working, yes?
Yes, they are, Chef.
Very good.
Good man. Let's go.
Guys, how long on a lobster, a Caesar, and 2 scallops?
Good.
30 seconds, Chef.
30 seconds. Andrea, 30 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, good.
They need to be cooked further, Scott.
How much longer?
45 seconds longer in a hot pan.
Come on.
Where's that Dory? Let's go.
Cooking it as fast as it'll let me. 1 minute.
You cook it. It doesn't cook you, Scott. What is going on here, man?
Big
These
time.
need to be seasoned. Season these eggs right now.
Well spotted.
Thank you, Chef.
Let's finish strong, yes?
Yes, Chef.
Come on, come on, come on, Danny.
Yes, chef.
Come on, Andrea. Come on, Paula. Go, please. Hey, Andrea,
Yes,
Paula,
Chef.
clearly our best service.
Yes, Chef.
Well done.
While Joseph is obviously a crazy person, I guess you could argue that his outrage woke the chefs up a bit, as the first service after his meltdown would go down as the best of the season, especially when you consider the circumstances, as obviously this was early in the season where it's very rare for both teams to turn in a good service, not to mention that the first 2 services of the season were absolute garbage. However, both teams responded well this service, as Robert and Andy made only 1 mistake on the blue side, while Amanda and Tennille were the main problems in the red kitchen, but both responded well from their mistakes. If anything, the person who received the most criticism from Ramsay that night was Lovely, who was out in the dining room. Again, while not the best service ever, it's probably one of the best early services, especially for old school Hell's Kitchen.
How's it taste? Fran, that risotto is delicious. You've got it right now. Continue with it, yes? Scallops, please. The capellini, yes?
Yes, Chef. Man, I almost sank the ship. But after they got out of my way, I was good to go. Did anybody notice that?
Go, please. 2 chicken, 2 lamb.
Yes, Chef. Well, I'm going up with the chicken next. Man, I'm the cripple guy here, but yet no one else can keep up. I have the lamb. Have the lamb.
The lamb's cooked perfectly.
Thank you, Chef.
Go, please.
Last ticket.
They're on the last table. 3 minutes, Chef. 3 minutes.
Fast, fast, fast.
Service, please. Go.
Last ticket. Gone.
We're done. We're done.
In a similar situation, we have another very good early service for Season 7, with that being the Episode 4 service. What makes this service so good is that a lot of the weaker chefs of the season up until that point really shined, with the likes of Jason and Salvatore having their best performances so far, with Sal even winning the best of the worst. While each kitchen had their mistakes, they weren't really that big. In fact, it came from the likes of Ed, Autumn, and Scott, who were frontrunners at that point, and luckily were able to respond well after their mistakes. No chef would go home that night, with Ramsay himself calling this a massive improvement from the first 3 services.
Let's go, Jason. 2 capellini.
Cavallini is up.
Jason, capellini. Cooked perfectly.
Yes, Chef.
Salvatore! Come here, you.
Yes, Chef.
Snappers cooked perfectly.
Thank you, chef.
Thank God, you know. I was like, woo!
Beef, please.
Right here, Chef. Behind you, behind you.
Beef, please.
Right here, Chef.
Both medium, yes?
Yes, Chef.
Nauka,
Yes, Chef.
that beef's cooked perfectly.
Thank you, Chef.
Beautifully cooked. Risotto on scallops on capellini, yes?
Yes, Chef.
Nice, nice, nice.
Push, push. We're even, guys. We're even.
Fran, put the desserts on a tray.
Okay, okay.
Both teams have completed serving all of their customers.
Right, ladies, good job. Switch off, yes?
Season 8 now, and while this season is of course infamous for its lack of talent, there is one standout service here, with that coming at the final 9. And yeah, for such a bad season talent-wise, the 9 chefs here really delivered for an all-around great night, as Ramsay would name both teams as winners, and nobody would go home that night, despite Ramsay scaring the crap out of Rob.
Hot, 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 hot. Behind, 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 behind.
Good, look at that. Perfectly cooked.
Yes, chef. Oh, thank God.
Let's go.
Yes, chef.
Now, both teams work to complete their final tickets.
Service, please. Go, please. Very nice indeed.
We got our groove on. We got our sync going.
Delicious, delicious, delicious. Keep it going.
Let's go. Here we go. We started rough, but we finished strong.
Last table.
One milkshake, one chocolate cake.
Service, please. Hallelujah. My decision is... Rob, give me a jacket, big boy. Because it's filthy dirty. This one is a clean one. Get it on. Get back in line. Hey, relax. It was a good service. Why should anyone go home? What?
You can't do that to a fat guy, chef.
It was a great service.
Oh, my God.
My God, yes. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Jeez.
Season 9 has 2 standout services, one at the final 10 and one coming at the first Black Jacket service. And while under normal circumstances, I would choose the former, I feel I have no choice but to choose the first Black Jacket service this season, as not only was it an incredible service, but the final 5 would go toe-to-toe with past Hell's Kitchen All-Stars, proving they could hang with the best.
Paul. Yes. Do you think that's medium or you think that's okay?
I think it's fine.
All right.
Give me that filet, Elise.
Right behind you.
Looks nice, the dish. That beef's cooked perfectly.
Thank you, chef.
Olivia, hurry up. Right now, it's neck and neck. There's 3 tickets there for you and 3 tickets there for you. Come on, let's go.
Please, go.
Right behind, coming behind.
Pick up, let's go.
Come on, guys, let's finish strong.
Last ticket, guys.
30 seconds on garnish, chef. 30 seconds.
Go, please. Good job.
Chef.
The winning team tonight is... Current chefs.
Like I said, cream rises to the top.
In almost an exact same scenario here, except even a bit more impressive, I'm also choosing the Black Jacket service for Season 10. Now again, what makes this a bit better than the previous season is that the Black Jackets competed against a team of runner-ups this time, and still hung in with them, turning in a very good service. While Robin would end up going home despite, that doesn't take away from the effort put in by this final 6.
Over in the Blue Kitchen, thanks to Barbie,
Too kind, too belly, too fast. Walking.
the current chefs are ready with their first entrees and are giving the runners-up a run for their money.
Beautifully cooked, Barbie.
Thank you, chef. Hell yeah! I can absolutely do this station better alone than with anybody else trying to help me. Scallops walking!
Service, please.
Chef, how long do you need on the New York? I'm ready on the cod.
And the Blue Kitchen is pushing out their final entrees.
Go, he said. Coming down behind.
And both teams
We're down to the last ticket. Let's go. Hot behind.
complete a solid dinner service.
Well done, guys. Tonight, for the first time, not only did you cook together, but you were up against the very best. Considering this was your first time working together as one team. Not bad.
So Season 9, my pick was the Black Jackets versus previous Black Jackets, Season 10 was Black Jackets versus runner-ups, and now for Season 11, you guessed it, I'm going with the first Black Jacket service, where the Black Jackets competed against freaking previous winners. Not only was this probably the best service in general out of the 3, but this was obviously the best competition, and even though Season 11 is generally regarded as a weak season talent-wise, this is an impressive feat for any cast to pull off.
Right behind you with the tartare. Walking risotto.
Service, please.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute, hurt. I'm gonna walk that duck garnish.
Walking on halibut.
Duck is walking. 2 duck, chef.
Looks nice. Service, please.
Keep it up, keep it up. Chef. 2 lines to Wellington, chef.
Wow, that's the best that the team ever done. Service, please.
Good job, guys.
That was awesome.
When you put in a service like that and almost match 5 returning champions, I saw you as champions. So no one is leaving this competition tonight.
So there you have it, guys, part 1 of the best service from each Hell's Kitchen season. Let me know in the comments if there's any picks you disagree with, and of course be on the lookout for part 2 next week. Be sure to subscribe and like for more fun HK content like this, and until next time, have a good one, guys.
Get out of here.